All right, so real quick, I just want to mention being on camera is like one of the things I really don't mind being on. And one video I've been really deciding on putting out was putting a video on basically me using a face cam or just a camera instead of gameplay and just talking about a story to you guys and seeing it in like a perspective where I'm actually saying it to the microphone. I don't know, I always see like these story times with like actual like chicks or sorry, girls, sorry, I'm not saying chicks, sorry, girls. Anyways, like I was saying, I see a lot of girls and a lot of guys like, you know, basically putting on the camera and just turning it on and just telling a story. And like me, even though it's genre of like gaming, I just want to know if like if you guys want that, just comment it down below and I'm down to do it for you guys. Like I think it'll be cool for doing it for just one video and trying it out. But other than that, going on, I just want to say another thing is that the Devil's Tango merch, or should I say the Devil's Tango merch, is out right now. So if you guys do want to go check that out, get something for the holidays, you know, give it to your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your grandma. I don't really care as long as they do the Devil's Tango. Then like it's a go for it. But anyways, let's get straight into the video. Yo, what is going on, you guys? My name's Bubba and welcome back to another crazy story. So this story actually takes place back in high school. Now, if you guys don't know, back in high school, I wasn't never like a popular one, but when it was during my F-boy stages, I'm not gonna lie, I got around to meeting a lot of different people. A lot of people from different schools, and let's just say dating apps were kind of a big help with that. Because I remember there was like a dating app called like Yubo, which is like a basically like a kid version of like a dating app. As weird as it says to say that and sounds very illegal, it basically was. And I remember me being a helpless romantic and being a total loser back in high school, or in a way, not really a total loser, but a total F-boy in a way. I would actually like swipe on everybody, like literally everybody. Every chick I saw, I didn't care what they look like, I swiped right. Why? Well, it's called being desperate, and everyone's gonna be there eventually. But anyways, going on, back in high school, I remember I would do that like a lot, to the point where I would meet a lot of different chicks. And I remember there was one chick specifically I ended up adding on Snapchat after, because she was like really like outgoing, and well, you know, she was really like, how do I put this? She was always in the mood, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like I can't really say it because, you know, YouTube demonetization and stuff, but I think you guys get the gist. And I remember me and her would like kind of snap back and forth like all the time and stuff, and she actually did not live that far from me. I would say she was like maybe like a 10-minute drive away from me, which is not that far. She was just like, you know, one little city away. And I remember I'm like, you know, like I'm down, like, you know, might as well like, you know, go check her out, see what's going on, you know, all that cool stuff. But the weird thing was that she wouldn't give me like any other social media of hers but her like Snapchat. So, you know, me considering like if I should go hang out with this chick and her not being a total murderer, I kind of just went for it and said screw it. I don't know, it's just like I said, when you're desperate, you kind of just do things you really just didn't think you would. Anyways, going on, so I remember back in high school, I told my friends I was meeting up with this chick for the first time and all that stuff, and he was asking if he wanted me to come, and I said no, because, well, honestly, I kind of expected us to do the Devil's Tango, and, you know, I just kind of like didn't want to like risk it for the biscuit, you know what I mean? So I remember what I ended up doing was I actually like straight up just like went over to her place, and I didn't go inside. Actually, she came out first and she went in my car, and like we went around, we drove around, we talked and stuff. But I don't know, when I was talking to this chick, I felt like she was really hiding something from me, and she just didn't explain it. Like I asked her like, oh, what'd you do like, you know, yesterday or the day before, and she's like, oh, nothing, as if she was doing something. I don't know, you guys will eventually realize when you start hanging out with a lot of people that you guys like will get this gut feeling that someone's lying to you about something. And when someone's lying to you about something, there's one of two things you can do. One, confront them, or two, face the consequences that it might come with. And what did I decide to do? Well, I faced the consequences. But going on, I remember she said she wanted to go out for a bit, you know, we drove around and she wanted this, you know, I expected to go back into her place, you know, end up doing the Devil's Tango. But she said like, you know, she didn't want to do it yet. She wanted to like go around and stuff, which is, you know, respectable, you know, I guess, you know, when people just want to do that, they can. And we did, we went around, we went to McDonald's, we did a lot of cool stuff. But then it came to a part where it was actually very, very interesting, because her phone started ringing, and it was like a literally like, I don't know, it was some guy's name with like a heart beside it. And I was like, wait a minute, like something feels off, like am I getting in trouble here? And I guess like, you know, she's like, oh, like give me a second. She went and talked to the person, came back and said, oh, like my brother like said like the coast is clear for us to go home. The coast is clear? What were your parents home? Why couldn't you tell me this earlier? I don't know, I was really odded out by the way she just said that randomly, as if like, you know, we were gonna smuggle in there. But I mean, it is what it is, you know. I'm no robber, but you know, going to a chick's house is it's not a no-no for me. So like I was saying though, so we ended up driving back all the way to her place. And when we got back, I remember me and her, we like full on just like started like, you know, going on the couch, cuddling, all that cool stuff. And I'm not even joking, we went from literally just kind of like, you know, holding each other to full on doing the Devil's Tango. And as that was happening, I'm not gonna lie, midway through, and this is no joke, she pulled out her phone and said, hold this. And she literally put it on camera and wanted me to record me doing her, or doing the Devil's Tango with her. Now this is the most weirdest thing, because I never had a chick do this to me, like ever. Like it was like a really weird, okay? Like I've always heard stories of guys pulling out their phones and taking a picture of them like hitting it it from the back and stuff, which is not good, by the way. Don't do. Okay, this is like, wow, this is really on PG. But anyways, like I was saying though, like I've always heard stories of people doing that, but I've never heard of like a girl passing me the phone. Like at first I thought she had like an OnlyFans or something, and I'm like, are you sure like I'm supposed to be doing this? She's like, oh, just like get a couple clips. No, I'm sorry, no. Now, like I said earlier, I love being on camera, okay? But this is one of the times where I don't want to be on camera. So I remember I actually gave her back her phone. I said, no way. I ended up getting up and putting on my pants, and I'm like, dude, that's just weird. And then I ended up asking her, why did you want me to record? And she said that she wanted to start an OnlyFans, but her boyfriend didn't want her to. And her boyfriend told her that if she wanted to start an OnlyFans, she had to start it with someone else. And I guess that's what the phone call was about in a way. And I guess I was at someone else. And I guess, you know, me being a big shot back in high school, you know, being able to do the devil's tango with like a severe amount of women was like really kind of just weird how she wanted me to do that. But then that's not even the worst part. Like, I wish I could just end the story off here, but no, it gets worse actually. I remember like, I want to say like 3 minutes of us talking how bad this was and how like, you know, I felt uncomfortable and stuff. And she was really confused on why I felt uncomfortable. Cause like I said, you know, I did the devil's tango a lot. I'm not even joking. She literally like got a phone call and she didn't answer because she's like, oh no, this is a serious conversation. But from her not answering that phone call, her boyfriend actually walked into the room and saw me shirtless, holding like my phone, and her just laying down butt naked. And this is where the situation gets really bad because I did not expect to get caught by her own boyfriend. But he walked in, he started freaking out like, oh, what is going on? Like, why are you standing there naked with my girlfriend? What's going on? And I like literally like addressed the situation how she wanted me to record her. And then after that, like he started like kind of like freaking out, and then her parents came home and saw all this, and it was just a wackadoo situation. But either way, the girl and the guy ended up breaking up. I ended up just going home and blocking her on everything because that was just the weirdest thing ever. And I guess, you know, she ended up starting up her OnlyFans, and I'm not gonna lie, she's pretty successful till today, which is kind of cool actually. The thing, I could have been in one of those videos. Actually, no, I actually refuse to be in one of those videos. Never mind. But that's basically it for the story, guys. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Also, make sure you guys go check out the Devil's Tango merch that is down below. Make sure you guys go get one for the holiday season. And like I always say, fall for more embarrassing stories. Peace.